I'm not going to put this in there because my missus moans at me all the time. You got to be professional on the intro. Okay.
I do sit here like we're going to do a news reading. That's how you want to start it.
Interviewing.
Hello and welcome to Luke Mode's podcast. Today I have the amazing Imogen Jane Baker.
I don't think I can say that. I've already forgot what you said. Right, and this is the first time as well. Obviously, my daughter's here, so she's behind the camera. It's not going to go in there anyway. Right.
You should do. Sounds like family business.
Yes, family business. Right.
How much are you paying her?
£5 a week. Better having this fucking book. Wait a minute. I don't know why.
It's just a blank book. Just going to pretend.
Not a blank book. It's my workouts in here. A few questions.
Go for it.
Right. This is chapter 13 with the lovely
Imogen.
You've been waiting for this episode for a long time. You probably will. Yeah, we probably have been waiting for a long time for this episode. All right. And we're at obviously Armux Gym. Martin's in the background there. He's let us have the gym for like about an hour-ish, out of hours to record this episode for the Luke Mo podcast. So we are going to get to know Imogen. If you don't know already, you're about to know her. All right? Right, hopefully these mics put that'll be right there. Right, okay. So we're going to ask Imogen a few questions. Hopefully she'll answer them honestly and politely.
Nothing but honesty, me.
So we have got. I hate this fucking book. Where is it?
You need to like fold the page over so you can find where you're meant to be. Don't you do that? Can you remember in school when you used to fold over corners?
Are you interviewing me? What?
Maybe.
Yeah. Right. The first question, right, is come from someone through Instagram.
Oh.
So, what was the main factor that motivated you to compete?
I didn't have a lot of. I'm really shit with words. I told you I'd be swearing in this, and I apologise.
Over ear rolls.
It was like I needed something. I started to lose track. Oh, excuse me.
Put that down a bit further. Sorry about that. I won't cut it out. Go. All right.
So, obviously, I worked as a personal trainer, and I started to lose the love of the gym, and I started to feel myself getting I was getting chunkier, and I needed a way to trim myself down, and I needed a goal. So, the reason why I competed was because I was getting bigger, and I didn't want to get bigger. I wanted to stay small. So I need to give myself a reason to train again.
And target, sort of like a target sort of thing.
Yeah. But at first I didn't really have the people around me to sort of support me, what I needed.
And say you can do this
sort
of thing.
And then I found my support group. And
how many shows have you done now?
I've only done one.
You've done one?
Yeah.
But so who would you coach during? Did you have a coach?
Ben Moore. I had Ben Moore. Yeah.
Oh, another person on my podcast.
Yeah, Ben's great. I thought it was going to be quite scary, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but he was actually really kind.
So what made you sort of like, how did you and Ben sort of like connect on that sort of level? Like, how did you come, like, obviously just coach and stuff, so
Ben,
was it for a friend or?
No, I worked with Ben.
Oh, this is a small world, this is.
Yeah, I know. Back in the day, he worked at 24/7, and that's where I first met him.
Did he really?
Yeah, at where Pure Gym is now.
Right.
He used to work as a personal trainer at 24/7. And I used to train there.
I never knew that.
Yeah. And then when it closed and Pure Gym was opening, that's when I was doing my qualifications to become a PT.
Right.
And then when it opened, I signed up and started doing my PT, and Ben worked at Pure Gym.
Crazy.
Look at him now, right? Look at him now.
Right? Like, Jesus, well, you learn something new every day.
So I knew his way of training, and I knew what he was like as a person. And I thought, do you know what? I really respected Ben when I worked with him, and I was like, I'm going to ask him to help me get through this.
Like in the future, would you do another one?
I want to
go back to Ben.
I would like to. Yeah.
Here we go.
It's repeated work, Ben. You've done good on me. But yeah, it's, I want to do another show, but like I've had a few things happen over the last couple of years where I keep saying I'm going to do it this year, and then something pops up and I'm unable to do it.
Right.
So hopefully next year.
Hopefully next year. Right. Well, that's good. Really, that's a very good answer. So, what was your sort of like during your bodybuilding days then?
Still bodybuild.
Still bodybuild now, don't you? So what does your training split look like nowadays? Because I know I've seen you do a bit of, is it fasting? Or is it
yeah, I do intermittent fasting.
Yeah, right, okay.
Yeah, so I sort of don't eat until 4 o'clock in the evenings, and then I'll have like a 6-hour window, but sometimes it's only a 4-hour window. But as I've hit my 30s, it's kind of harder to lose weight.
Right, okay.
So
I feel you.
It's so fucking difficult. So I've been trying loads of different things and stuff like that. At the moment, I've gone back to eating meals during the day and not fasting, just to see if my body responds to jumping diets.
Is it good? Do you do your own diet then?
At the moment, I do. Yeah.
Right. Sort of like coach yourself as well.
Yeah, I'm just high proteins, lower the carbs and the fats and stuff like that. So yeah.
What's your training split like?
So I do 3 leg days a week. And 3 leg days. So I do three leg days.
Like, Jesus God.
My legs are my biggest target. One of the things when I done my competition is that they asked, like when they send you back your feedback, they said that I needed to work more on the back of my legs and my glutes. Although when I put on weight, my ass looks amazing, but when I lose it, it just literally looks like a pancake. I was actually going to say something, but I don't think it's acceptable for like a podcast.
Okay, then. Yeah.
Basically, you can probably see my asshole when I bend over. Like
oh my God!
I had no fat in my cheeks.
Oh my God!
You should have researched me.
I have researched you, and I've been told
I'm
you're
just
like.
open, yeah.
But
just talk about shit.
This is what it needs, right? You've just been honest. That's why. Yeah. That's why I got you on it. To be honest.
I had no butt. It was just literally a flap of skin in a hole.
Oh. Right. Let's get back to business, shall we? Oh, I don't know. I'm lost now. Right. What is the pros and cons about bodybuilding in general?
Do you know what? It's funny you should ask me that because I've been doing my English again for my functional skills.
Yes.
And I done about bodybuilding for my speaking and listening.
Really?
And I was on about the pros and cons of bodybuilding.
Right.
And all the pros, obviously, you've got your health benefits and keeping your muscles and your bones and that strong with the diet and the training and stuff like that. But the cons with bodybuilding,
body dysmorphia, isn't it?
It's the muscle and body dysmorphia, which I struggle with the most. One day I can wake up and I'm like, oh, I feel really, really good. Yeah. And then the next day I'm like, where are my shoulders gone?
It's up here as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like, can be like, oh yeah, then it just crashes.
Yeah, it's like when you're competing as well, you're wanting to look as muscular as you can. And when you look in the mirror and you're a bit puffy from training or the water and stuff like that, you're like, oh no, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. But then like, that's when you message your coach. Your coach is there for that, you know. And Ben was so good with it all. We're just like, you know, just don't look in the mirror. Don't look in the mirror. Don't look at like the scale thing as well.
Oh,
because
the
scale just all the way through, and it's really
just
frustrating.
Mental, isn't it? How like scale weight and actually looking in the mirror weight is like personally, you just feel, oh, fucking hell, it's not working out, is it? It's not doing anything. But I think that's when the consistency part comes in. Yeah. And the mind over matter.
Because I didn't have no breaks within my food plan when I was when I was competing. I didn't have any cheat days or any like refeeds or anything like that. It was the same meals for 18 weeks, Ben.
18 weeks.
18 weeks. A
long prep as well.
I think next time I'll probably do a 20 week prep. I think I just need a little bit more. Yeah.
What was your sort of like the day before your competition? Was you a bit nervous?
Oh God, yeah.
I think you got different colour hair as well.
I had red hair,
Red hair.
I went like the Jessica Rabbit sort of look. Well, the day before I was actually finishing off my bikini because I made my bikini myself for my show. It was £450. I was like, I can make that. So I made my own bikini.
Wow.
So I think I was
How much they are?
They're about £450 to £500.
I ain't doing bikini, am I? No.
A pair of budgie smugglers, I think I don't know how much they.
They're about 85 quid.
Yeah. Still, it's expensive, isn't it? You can just go to Asda and get some sticks and jewels.
I don't understand that.
Yeah. So I thought I'd decide to make my own. It took me a long time. It took me all of my prep actually to make my bikini. But the day before I was just finishing that and just potted around the house because I was on really low calories the day before.
Right.
I had to.
What do you mean low calorie? What did it,
it was
not look like? What did it?
Oh God!
I wouldn't say what it feels like either because I bet you feel like shit.
Yeah. It was like rice cakes and chicken.
What, plain rice cakes?
Plain rice cakes and chicken.
Disgusting, Ben. You are disgusting.
But then, like when it was coming up to the end of it, I was allowed like a bit of jam on my rice cakes.
A bit of jam.
A bit of jam.
Not peanut butter. A bit of jam.
A bit of jam.
Oh,
and the night before, obviously, I had to like sort of water fast and stuff like that. And I was like, he said you can have a shot of vodka, or you can have 250 mils of red wine.
I've heard about this story. Yeah, about white wine before.
Oh, mine was red wine.
Bed, or is it before?
It's before bed.
Before bed, and does it dry you out?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. I know I got quite pissed on 250 mil of red wine because there was no food in my system.
Was it what, before bed, or just like a couple of hours before bed?
It was a couple of hours beforehand. Yeah.
Just have one, have two, have three.
Yeah.
Wake up, ripped.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. This is an interesting one, which has come from a very good friend of yours. You probably guess. Would you ever consider going like deep diving into a strong woman competition or training like a strong woman?
See, I've gone to Misha's competitions, and I actually find it quite fun. While I'm watching, I'm like, oh, that looks really fun. I really want to have a go.
And it's a good community as well. I do love it.
Yeah, the community is like all the women in that. They're always egging each other on. When
like Misha is probably, she's probably the strongest woman I know, to be honest, in that game.
Yeah.
Ever since she started to now, and her partner Luke as well, they've just skyrocketed. And I think she's got a bright future ahead. Yeah, definitely.
I would like to give it a go. I don't know if I'm strong enough.
You eat a lot more food.
Yeah, but that's getting chunky, isn't it? And I don't want to get chunky. But yeah, how I met Misha, she was, I don't know how much she was. I think she was deadlifting 120 when she was pregnant, and I was working for Pure Gym at the time, and I was like, was that you? When she was like, yeah. And I was like, she was like, I'm pregnant. I'm like, what? She's like deadlifting 250 when she's pregnant. But you didn't see that every day, and that's what I loved. That's like how we become friends as well, as I had respect for how much she can lift.
I think as well as for a woman to do strong woman, it's a very big deal.
Yeah.
I mean, but I think it's amazing. Especially for, like, hopefully my daughter over there on her phone as usual. Hopefully, you know, her coming here with me inspires her to get into it. I'm not going to force her into it, or my son, but for me, strong man, or even just coming to the gym, has helped me massively in life.
Oh God, yeah.
Has set me on the straight and narrow, kept me out of trouble. But enough about me.
Let's interview you. Maybe we should do a Luke more podcast, and I can.
What question would you ask me?
I don't know. Like, why do you do your podcast for a start? What are you trying to do?
So, well, I might as well tell you now. So, a year ago, roughly about a year ago, basically, especially in this gym here, you meet so many random people, and you can join in the conversation, and organically it creates conversation. You get to know people, meet people, connections, whatever. And then a few of us happened a few more times, think, we should start a podcast, right? And then I just sat there and I thought, you know what, I don't mind being on camera. I'm a very people person. I like to help people out if I can. I like to meet people, new people, see what they're doing in life, you know. And I thought, you know what, I'll just create a YouTube channel. My social media following's not bad on other platforms. And I thought, you know what, and I can give other people the opportunity, because I think a lot of people who come on here, they haven't done nothing like this, and hopefully this episode helps someone out there, because I've had a few people who come to me who I've been on recently, and people reached out to me saying, I love that episode, what you've done. It's really helped me out. So yeah, that's the whole purpose behind it. And I just want people to come on in and enjoy this stuff, really. Quite relaxed vibes as well.
Yeah.
Nothing's scripted, nothing's like have an agenda behind it. It's just raw.
I think it's good because people can get to tell them their stories, because obviously why they started is important to them, and for you to be able to share that with other people as well. Someone could relate to something that someone's saying.
Absolutely, because we're all different in ways, but like, it's a bit morbid, but like everyone has a start and a finish. And whatever you do in the middle is up to you.
Yeah.
And if me doing this now makes me very, very happy, because it feels like I'm doing what I should be doing. It makes me happy, and it makes me happy that other people can come on and have a good time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit happening around the world, a lot of fucking shit. But we're here now in this moment, just talking about shit. Right, another. For fuck's sake. Done that. What? So if the gym wasn't a part of your life, what other hobbies do you do? What other would you pick? Like tennis, volleyball?
What would I do?
Yeah, what would you do? If the gym wasn't in your life, like you didn't start the gym, what other hobbies do you enjoy doing?
Oh God, you know, I've had so many hobbies over the years.
Right, okay.
It's like, it's funny because my car broke down. I was going to say mechanics. I used to like wrap looking like vehicles and stuff.
Oh, really?
That used to be a hobby of mine. I like to be creative. I make things.
Like bikinis?
Like bikinis. Multi-talented.
What wrap cars, you mean?
No, I just like used to buy like cheap, shitty cars.
Oh, really?
And rat look them.
What? Rat look
them.
What's that?
You know, like when you see like V-dubs and stuff,
yeah.
and they're all rat looked with the rusty bonnet and stuff.
Oh my God, that's like retro, isn't it?
It's so cool. I used to have like a van as well, which I was trying to make into a camper van.
Yeah,
but I had to sell that, unfortunately.
I think I've seen it on your stories as
well.
Yeah, you in there with a drill going. Ugh.
Yeah.
What shall I do with this?
Whatever a man can do, I can do better.
Well, but your partner's looking at it thinking.
He's seen my DIY skills.
I'm not very good either. But anyway, so what other hobbies? Like, what would you? So you got gym.
Yeah, I've got gym, but if I didn't have the gym, I don't know what I'd do.
No.
It's like it's not just like a hobby for me. It's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle, isn't it?
It's a lifestyle, and it's what keeps me calm. If I don't have the gym, if I don't go to the gym, then I suffer really badly with like anxiety.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like if I haven't been, I was like, oh my God,
you get them sort
of
like shapes.
Constantly like looking at my watch and stuff like that.
I think it's a great feeling, though, isn't it? Like, coming to the gym, I only like come to the gym about 4 days a week. But yeah, an hour at a time, 4 hours a week. It's not a lot, is it? But it does keep me on the straight and narrow.
Exactly. Whatever sort of mood that you're in, I guarantee if you come to the gym and train, you're going to be leaving feeling 100 times.
And when you explain to people who don't go to the gym or play games or go golfing or swimming, right? Like if they said to me, "Oh, I love going swimming. It calms me down," but I don't mind swimming, but it's not like the gym.
No,
I mean,
I don't understand swimming.
Like my little girl can swim. My little boy loves it. I quite enjoy swimming, but I wouldn't like go every week.
I like swimming, but I can't get over the conception that conception. That's not the word, is it? Well, you're in water.
Yeah, floating.
And you're out of breath, but you're not sweaty. You know, because you're wet. It's like I don't get it.
You can't sweat in water, can you?
No. Wait. No.
You can't sweat in water.
No. You can, but I suppose you don't feel it.
This is going to turn into like a science experiment now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, so you don't like swimming?
No, I love swimming. I can hold my breath for quite long, actually. But no, it's like swimming's not really I don't like getting my hair wet. It takes me for ages to do my hair. So.
Right, okay.
No swim for me. But yeah, I don't know what I'd do if I didn't have the gym.
The gym is like number one.
Yeah.
Hopefully, people will join the gym in January, as they always do, don't they?
Yeah, for about a month.
Right, on prep, right?
Yes.
Do you have cheat meals now? Do you treat you?
Yes, I do.
Oh, for God's sake. What is your favourite sort of like off-plan meal? If you was on prep and like Ben goes, right, you can have a cheat.
He never gave me a cheat.
He never gave you one, did he?
No.
Right, so what would you sort of...
During prep, I had a thing that I really wanted carrots.
Just plain carrots out the ground or just roasted carrots?
Just carrots, as in like boiled carrots, like what you have for your roast dinner and stuff.
I just really, today.
That's all I wanted during prep was like that and granola. That's all I wanted.
Granola, nah, hurts my teeth.
But I couldn't have any of that. I literally stuck like I was a saint all the way through. Didn't go off track once. So like obviously the carrots are calling me. But if I have a cheat meal now, then I don't know. I really like a pizza, and I really like a burger.
Domino's pizza.
Domino's pizza.
On my nose.
Then like I also like homemade burgers as well.
Homemade burgers.
Yeah.
I'm lazy.
Oh no, you should. Oh, my burgers are brilliant. Oh my god, yeah.
Do you deliver?
No.
Yes.
No.
So I'll answer this one. Oh, I'll ask you this one now. What is your 5-year plan?
A 5-year plan?
Yeah, I asked majority of people this, right? Only because I've done a bit of research, right? Right, done a bit of research. But when you ask someone like 10-year plan, it's too far gone. A 1-year plan, you sort of know what you do in a year's time-ish. But 5-year plan is sort of in the middle. So it does make you think, well, you know, I want to do this, I want to do that.
As in just like the gym side of things and
in life,
or
really,
just
in life.
I've got so much going on.
Oh, here we go.
I've got so much going on.
Car broke down. That's something going on.
Yeah, well, I'm working 2 jobs. I've got dogs. I've got stepchildren and child.
Oh, dogs. How many
dogs?
A
renovation. I've got 3.
3 dogs.
Yeah.
No cats?
No cats.
Do you like cats or not?
Don't really mind cats.
I'm a dog person.
I saw something yesterday how to like actually call your cat towards you.
What, a random cat or your own cat?
Just a random cat. You go, meh.
Oh my god.
They'll come to you. So next time you see a cat, you got to go, meh.
Well, I'll tell you a funny story.
The cat caller.
Right, my mother, bless her. Right, bless her. She's absolutely nut job. I'm going around there today, and for some strange reason, she's got about 5 cats, random cats.
The crazy cat lady.
Absolutely right, and like she's obsessed. Right, she's got one. What are they? Don't laugh. All right, I'm trying to remember. So Mr. Grey is one of them. Who? Pink. Oh my god! Then you got the ginger one. I'm pretty sure it's 5 cats.
Right.
Right, and they all come like round, like over the hedge, over the fucking bush, over the wall at similar times. She comes out of them dreamies, right, and she goes, "Here you go, here you go," and they'll just come along, and I'm thinking, Mum, you got to stop this. This is some like people's cats here. They're gonna go back like, ah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Garfield.
Yes, sir. What? Spiky one?
Hedgehogs?
No, she hasn't. Oh, she didn't tell me that. I'll have a word about that. Fucking hedgehogs.
Anyway, 5-year plan.
Yeah, 5 years.
5-year plan is that.
Get a new car.
Do you know I bought that as a do-up car? That's like, it was a bit shit when I first got it. And I've
got a spoiler on the back of it.
Yeah, I know, it's cool, isn't it?
I did wonder when I was pushing it, I was like...
It doesn't make much difference.
No, it looks cool.
Yeah. Spray paint, and I haven't finished it, but it's got a lot of work to be done to it. I reupholstered the insides and stuff as well.
Woman of many talents.
I am, but I still don't know what I'm doing for 5 years.
No?
No, so I have been redoing some functional skills because I didn't do well in school.
Okay. So you're doing English?
English and maths.
English and maths,
English and maths.
How long does that take? How long is the course?
7-week course. And if you haven't already got your GCSEs, then you get it for free.
Oh,
so
that's
I thought
good.
it's worth doing.
Worth doing.
And then it opens other doors to potential business.
What would you do after maths and English then? Would you go to...
Well, my plan is, it's quite contradictory of what I do now.
Don't worry about that.
Work. I'm hoping to go into the police force.
Wow, well.
But I don't know yet.
I had a copper on here the last episode.
Oh, did you?
Or ex-copper, yeah. He worked in Wisbech for 10 years.
Yeah, well, that's my plan. That's my plan is to try to get into there. And if I can't go into there, then I'll probably go into some
You will get into there. That's the attitude you want.
Yeah, that's the attitude
you will
that
get
I need.
into there.
So,
has it been like a sort of not a dream, but is it something what's been playing on your mind for a long time where you want to do policing?
Yeah, I think it's always been in the back of my mind. I've done obviously I've been a personal trainer, I've been a carer, I've been
mechanic.
Not
I'm
quite
going to keep mentioning
that. But I've done a lot of jobs in my life and I never seem to stick to them. And I needed to, now I'm getting a bit older, 33.
Old.
I'm sick of working 2 jobs now. I've been working 2 jobs for about 5-6 years, so I'm semi-self-employed. And I have been for that long, and it's kind of been difficult when you're having to make that money every month as a self-employed person. So I've just had enough.
You got to do what you got to do,
something which is a bit more
policing will be a very safe job, should we say?
Rewarding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, rewarding as well. Arresting people.
Yeah. Well, it's chasing people as well, isn't it?
Chasing
it's still a physical.
people,
It's
yes.
still a physical job.
Chasing
Mace.
people. Baton.
See.
Mace.
So I think I'll be all right with
Taser.
all the physical stuff and that. I think I'll get through all the things.
Have you looked at the course for that then?
I haven't looked at the course. I done a seminar. So there was a police seminar, and they talked about it all and the routes that you can go down. Good. And I was thinking about going down the dog handling side because I love animals.
Yeah, because you are a dog lover.
Or I would probably go down first response, sort of firstly everything, death, the lot, death.
Fucking hell.
So yeah, it's that, and then just to be settled, really. I think I've had my years. I think I had my midlife crisis at the age of 30. So I think I've got that out of the way.
What happened at age 30? You want to talk about that or not?
Nah, I don't need to talk about that.
I don't know what happened when you were 30, but anyway.
Yeah.
So I think, any questions you want to ask me?
I had loads of questions, but do you know when it sort of slips your mind now?
I think it slipped my mind now. But we'll talk about bodybuilding, pros and cons, strongman, other hobbies, 5-year plan.
What do you do? Are you like strongman?
No, I'm an ex-strongman.
Ex-strongman.
Right. So you probably see I'm on the wall doing strongman stuff.
Where?
Where
are you?
I'm there.
Have you got hair?
There. Yes, I have got hair.
That's probably why I can't see you.
But I lost my hair because
because you're a man now.
I'm only 34, but I basically hung on to it for a long time, like thinking it will grow back with like caffeine shampoo.
All right, yeah.
But it doesn't work like that, does it?
I don't know.
And I didn't want to be them people like, I'll go get hair transplant. It's like, it is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah. Did you go for the mohawk look?
I did do it when I was younger, mohawk look. That was terribly wrong. I've had a skinhead, but bald now.
Yeah.
Just the way forward.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I don't really see my dad, but my dad, he never lost his hair.
Yeah.
My uncle did lose his hair, I think, but at like shorter, longer age, old age, whatever. So I don't know where the genetics, like, for my hair come from, to be honest. My mum's got lovely hair. She's got hair like my daughter.
Yeah, thick.
Absolutely lovely hair.
Thick. Thick hair.
Thick hair. So yeah, it is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know why people like hang on to it as well, especially men. Like, they're just, I don't know. I honestly, I don't understand it.
I think some people can see baldness though, and then other people can't. I think that's why a lot of men, I think it's like hanging on to their youth as well.
Yeah, it's just get it off, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have to grow my beard a bit longer. That's it, you know what I mean?
And like you said that you're ex-strongman, are you going to go back into doing?
Never say never, but I think with me at the minute, so I think I've explained this on a podcast, but I think because you've had kids, you probably understand it more, right? And basically, when my daughter was born, when I was about 22, Eddie Hall sort of come on the scene after that. And I've always wanted to be, the bigger you are, the stronger you are. I was like 22 stone odd in one of them pictures up there.
I'm going to have a look after
right?
this.
But it was horrendous. Looking back now, you know, I was 22, I was like naive, thinking, oh, bigger the better, I want to be the biggest guy in the gym. And I was weak as fuck, right? So when she come along, I sort of like taken a bit more things a bit seriously, and just trained a bit smarter. And then got into strongman sort of competition when I was about 25. I don't know who here, but I went outside my comfort zone a little bit and started doing like competitions over the UK. And then I had a bit of I probably got to like 22 stone again, but a bit more of I didn't look 22 stone. And with strongman, you've got to be a bit heavy. And I carried it pretty well. But a situation happened when my son was born. It took about 7 years to get him here, bless him. And he's here now, he's an absolute fucking lunatic. Like, just keeps getting naked for some reason. Like, why? Why
Who wants clothes anyway?
Yeah, but
I totally understand that.
Oh, I'm naked. You're renting Nan's house, mate. You know what I mean? Get your clothes on. Get your fucking clothes on. Anyway, so, and always, like, being a bigger lad, I've always worried, oh, was it me? You know, was it her? But we both got checked out. It's absolutely fine. bit off subject now, but anyway. So when my son was born, I'm not a religious guy. I don't believe in God or whatever, but I've told a few people this story. I had a bit of an out of body experience. I think I did.
Yeah, I've
right?
had a lot of, I know people who've had.
Yeah. So I experienced it when she was born as well. Like basically, I was in the room. I was probably the biggest guy in there, but I also was the most useless guy in there. Right, about 13 people in there because it's a planned C-section. King's in hospital, done a great job. They may have a bad rap, but me and my partner, family, wonderful. I know people have bad experience there. And then I was sitting there, and for about 10 seconds, I felt like I was looking at myself. And it's hard to explain when I'm telling someone who hasn't had kids, they're like, oh, whatever. But because you've had kids, you probably, and the dad to your kid as well, probably experience this as well. Maybe not, but you know. And then then 10 seconds when I was waiting, when she got cut open, and I was waiting for about 10 seconds for him to cry, as you do, waiting for that cry moment. And for some reason, something come over me and was like, you've basically got to sort your life out. You've got to sort your life out. And I was like, right. And ever since he was born, I just sort of fell out of love being big, basically.
Yeah.
I had no desire to be the weight I was. I'd done my time, 6 years, 7 years of hard graft. And I thought, right, I've grown up obviously around this sort of environment with a very male-dominated area. Coming into the gym when I was 15 and having massive bodybuilders here. I always wanted to do bodybuilding show, but I've never clung on to it. Clinged on to it.
Yeah. It's right, we're from Norfolk.
Yeah, Norfolk. Web feet and that, you know what I mean?
I don't even know how to talk properly.
And then, so 2022 come along, obviously he was born. And then done my last competition in September. And then after that, I'll speak to my coach Mark beforehand, I think. About a show, you know, am I good enough? And then he said, yeah, let's do it. And then I felt like I've got my drive back in me.
Yeah.
You know, another goal which I want to do. You only young once sort of thing. I just don't want. I think in my head I didn't want to be a 40-year-old bloke. I'm only 34 now, but I want to be here for my kids. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I'm
Granddad Luke.
I'm sort of like maturing.
Yeah.
A lot quicker, you know. It's all right being big or whatever this, but you've got to think about longevity.
Yeah.
And I think bodybuilding, if you listen to people as well, take information in, it'll be good for you. And it's done. You know, I've lost probably 5 stone in 2 years, probably. May not look it, but I have.
Still a big boy.
Still a big boy. But I have. But I know what I need to do to get on stage, and hopefully next September I'll be on stage, and that'll be another thing ticked off for me.
Next September.
That is where, you know, I want to.
It's expensive, don't you find bodybuilding expensive?
It is. Food.
Yeah. I didn't think the food was that bad.
Not bad, but
it's like it's everything else that comes with it, because it's not just the
well.
food, is it?
The selfishness of it and
yeah.
supplements and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's just absolutely insane. But I'm already there.
Yeah.
You know when you love something that much, you're thinking, I'm already there.
Yeah.
I'm on stage. I'm manifesting in my head. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm doing bodybuilding basically to live a bit longer.
Yeah. Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. No, it does.
No,
yeah.
It makes sense to some people, but for me, you know, it was good weighing that much. It was, you know, I felt unstoppable.
Yeah.
But we're only human.
Yeah.
Like, no one's invincible.
No.
Especially with 2 little kiddies as well. It's a bit dodgy.
I'd like to do another competition next year, but I think
you should.
It's like,
September.
it's.
High five each other on
I need a
stage.
sponsorship. That's what I need.
Yes, you never know, right? If you ever watch this now,
someone might be like, you know what, I'll train you for free.
Yeah.
I'm a hard worker.
Well,
it is quite expensive, and I don't think I'll be making my bikini this year.
No.
Next year. And I might be getting married next year as well. So,
you might be getting married next year.
Yeah, the 11th of August.
You were engaged, didn't you?
Yeah, got engaged a couple of weeks.
Check out her social medias, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. You are pretty funny on TikTok, I must say.
Oh, my TikTok?
Yeah.
See what I
think you can get away with slightly more things on there because I think I've seen a video of you dressing up as a man.
Oh yeah, yeah. And Bryn dressed up as a woman.
Honestly, when you posted it, I was just like, the front door, yeah. I'm like, hang on a minute, what's going on here? And then I was like, this is comedy gold. This is.
I have some other songs that I want to do with Bryn to do some more, but we just haven't got round to it.
How did you meet your partner anyway?
I met him at the gym.
Met him at the gym?
Yeah. He asked me about the aircon in Pure Gym, and so we sort of like hit it off there.
I'm guessing he works with aircon.
There weren't no aircon in there.
Oh, weren't there aircon?
No, there was no aircon in Pure Gym for years.
Right?
Steady. And then like I obviously was eyeballing him. I think I actually said to one of the guys I was working with, like, "Cool, I wonder what he's like in bed." And then
Elle, I'll be about 10 minutes. All right. Like, hang on.
All right, so I was like, "Cool, I wonder what he looks like. What he would be like in bed." And when like,
what the first thing?
I did not spoke to him, not to his face. I didn't. This is like a colleague, and he was like, "You're disgusting." I was like, "Oh." And then like kept eyeballing him in the gym, and then he came. I was with a client, and he goes to me, "You know what's going on with the aircon?" And I'm not usually speechless, but I didn't know what to say because obviously I've been eyeballing him for ages. I was like, "I think they've got aircon in the bathroom." And then messaged me on Instagram and.
Instagram. At least it wasn't like a dating app, was it?
No, we met face to face before it was the whole Instagram thing, and then it sort of spiraled from there, really.
There was no catfishing going on, do you know what I mean?
No catfishing.
No catfishing around here,
mate. No.
Turn up and fucking...
That's it. And I think it's because like he had the same sort of like output to life as what I did with his training. It's important to him as well for his mental state as well as mine. You have
told me obviously he had what did he have?
He had some sort of eating disorder in his 20s. Where
I'll probably get him on there as well. Talk about that because that might help someone talking about it. Because I've never experienced it. I think my missus has when she was a bit younger. But you know, you show me the picture of him and like what he is now. He's an absolutely fucking monster now. Unit.
Yeah.
He's quite tall as well, isn't he?
Yeah, he's 6'5".
I wish I was that tall.
So it's like looking like
that. But you know.
Yeah, 6'5", and that's how we met. We met in the gym, and
that's it, isn't it? Yeah. And now you're getting married next year.
Yeah.
Are you gonna make your own dress? You're gonna make your own wedding dress? You are, aren't you?
To be fair, it's like we don't want it to be like we don't want to spend a lot of money because it's for us. And it's like you find that you spend a lot of money on weddings and that to please other people, but that's not what we like. We don't really care. So I've been looking on Shein.
Shein or Vinted?
Shein.
We might get sponsored now. Dresses. Shein.
I'm a Shein queen. So I might get my wedding dress from there.
What about Vinted?
Vinted. I haven't really looked on there to be honest. I tried selling my
sponsor this video. I'm wearing the coat.
It's where you need to drink Monster and stuff on camera.
Yeah, I don't know why people because I had a can of C4 the other day, I think, and a lot of people like a lot of podcasts. What I do, they turn the can around, like
it's just.
They want that money. They want that bag, don't they? Oh, God's sake.
Sponsor me.
I'm going to leave that in, I think. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But yeah, this is the first officially time we've met each other as well. I think we've crossed paths, probably in Tesco's or town centre, whatever.
I haven't had a clue who you are, so if I have seen you, sorry if I ignored you. What the fuck's that?
We do obviously train at completely different gyms.
Yeah.
Well, we're next door to each other.
Yeah.
It's just a train track.
Just a
train track, yeah, whatever. But anyway, I think, I'm happy with that.
Not train at the same gym as that makes you happy?
I do train at that gym. Right, anyway. I'm happy to end it there. I think we've had a good time. I think you are everything what I expected you to be as well, because obviously people will be like, "Oh, get on there." But on a serious note, I'm very happy that we've managed to do this episode, chapter, whatever.
We've been waiting for weeks. Everything happens, isn't it?
That's life, isn't it?
Gets in the way.
We're here now.
We made it.
We've made it. thank you very much. If you are watching this, make sure you subscribe, because what I found out the other day, right?
Just hands. Yeah.
Is 60% of people who watch my stuff are not subscribed.
Oh, really? Subscribe.
Yeah. Subscribe, all right?
And
I'll put a little link.
Press the little thumbs up as well.
Yes, a little link what I can do somewhere on here. Whatever that is, right? Make sure I'll put your socials in the description. Make sure you go and follow on TikTok, Instagram.
Oh, I was going to be had to do more TikToks now.
Yeah, TikToks, you know what I mean? And yeah, this is, not sure what I'm going to call it yet.
There's lots of different
chapter
words
13
that you
anyway,
use.
wasn't it?
It's a bit of, yeah.
And lucky for me, but not for Imogen.
Unless you break down as you get to the gym.
Yeah, I waved at her coming in the gym. You're probably going to see a little picture on whatever it is on Instagram. She took sneakily of me, helping her out. Mechanic Luke, you know what I mean? I'm really shit with cars.
There was two of them.
Yeah, two.
Two of them got underneath my car and couldn't work it out.
Two bald heads and a beard.
Two bald heads and a beard got underneath my car, underneath my bonnet, and I couldn't fix it. And I had Bryn on the phone, so there's a wire underneath, so I got underneath.
Another bald bloke as well. He's bald, isn't he? Brent, is he?
Bryn's bald and bearded.
And fucking mate, it's the in thing, lads.
Thing.
Right.
Who needs hair? When
Don't go to Turkey, all right, to get your hairline done or tattooed on, whatever you want to call it, or your teeth done, right? Shave it off, right? Man. And grow a massive fucking beard. Anyway, I've really enjoyed this episode.
Loads of gimmies.
Right, we're gonna end it here. All right. Anyway, what shall we do as a thumbnail? Right. Hopefully, we're in the shot. Right. Thank you very much for that.
It was just my foot as a thumbnail.
Fuck's sake.
Foot porn.